Richarlison's latest comments on Antonio Conte might provide an insight into why Tottenham axed the Italian in March. The Brazilian has opened up on facing the wrath of Conte after conducting an interview highly critical of Spurs' fortunes last season. Richarlison spoke candidly during a post-match interview with Brazilian media after the North Londoners were dumped out of the Champions League by AC Milan in March. The attacker expressed frustration over a lack of regular football since his arrival for £60 million the previous summer. Conte responded by pointedly suggesting Richarlison had a shit season. The forward apologised to his boss and his teammates over the incident. But apparently the situation did not end there, with Richarlison now revealing that he was dressed down by Conte for 2 hours in a team meeting. Richarlison reflects that the 54-year-old, whose departure was confirmed later that month, felt forced to show firmness and remind people he was still in charge. Conte's management came into question in the final months of his Spurs reign, with a public outburst criticising his squad after a 3-3 draw with Southampton culminating in his sacking. Spurs have since appointed the much calmer Ange Postecoglou. "Of course I made a fool of myself by saying in the interview that I needed time and everything else. It was after the elimination in the Champions League. But then I apologised to him," Richarlison said on international duty. "I even told him that if he wanted to punish me, he could. We worked it out there, then I tried to have a run again, and another injury came up. Like it or not, it ends up affecting the head as well. He has to show his firmness also to the group, to say that he is there, that he is still in charge. It is his way of dealing with people, with the group, and he spent almost 2 hours just telling me off in the meeting, in front of everyone. Then the players even said, 'Richie, don't do this anymore. Stay 2 hours waiting.' Everyone wanted to go, and we were there. Solved, fine." Spurs have turned away from the hardline man management styles of Conte and fellow former boss Mourinho by turning to ex-Celtic head coach Postecoglou. The Australian, a more relaxed figure, said while in charge of the Scottish side, "I always like to keep a distance between me and the players. The biggest responsibility I have is to make decisions, and I want to make the best decisions all of the time.